Alright, what is going on, guys? I appreciate you guys for coming back and watching another one. This story time is going to be the first time I ever went hunting with my dad. This was all the way back when I was 12, 13 years old, so it's a good while. Let me see, where do I start off? So, when I was a younger kid, my parents were divorced, and to be honest, I didn't really see my dad that much at all until like 12 or 13. And so when he started coming back around more often and stuff, my mom started trusting him for us to go over to his house. Until this day, I still have an awesome connection with my dad. My mom, even though they're divorced, she still respects him, and he still respects her. Even though they both have different partners now, which I respect both of them because of that. But so as he started coming around more, I could start going to his house a lot more. Well, I started realizing that he goes deer hunting, and I've always been very interested in guns. I've always been very interested in tools. Anything that can do something, I'm interested in. Like, I had ADHD as a kid, and my parents will tell you, I was hell on them. If you took your eyes off of me for more than 5 seconds, I was breaking something, I was unscrewing something. By the time I was 5, I had the nickname Screwdriver, because if you would take your eyes off of me, I would find a screwdriver and start unscrewing stuff. Like, all of my family was in the living room when I was little, and I went into the kitchen with a screwdriver and unscrewed all the screws out of the cabinets on the bottom row. And my grandma went in there and opened one, and they all fell like dominoes all the way down. And I came running in with a handful of screws, and that's when they realized that they don't need to take their eyes off of me no more. But as I got to my house, my dad's house, and I realized that he was deer hunting and stuff, I asked him if I could go the next time I came over, and he said, sure, that's fine. He said, let me make sure it's fine with your mother first. And so my mom said, yeah, that's fine, just make sure he's safe, make sure he's with you at all times. And so I go next weekend back over to my dad's house, and I'm ready to go deer hunting. He wakes me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Gonna be honest, only slept 2 hours that night. Gives me a box of brand new boots that he got me. I put those on, camouflage, everything. And because of it being my first time going deer hunting, at 12 or 13, I would still have my kids shooting like a 410 or maybe like a 20 gauge at that point, but I started off with a 410. It's gonna kill a deer no matter what. And so I started off with this little 410, and me and my dad would go and get in the truck and everything, and we get to going down to the little country store where everybody meets up and everything, in the morning to get snacks, get breakfast. And so we're all sitting there eating, and everybody's talking and everything. And we get in the trucks, we roll out to the deer stands, and I shit you not, as soon as we get there, my dad tells me to put doe urine on the bottom of my boots. And I looked at him and I said, I'm not going to do it, these are brand new. And he said, son, I bought them for you, you better fucking do it. And so I rubbed my feet in them. Well, the bottom, not my feet, the bottom of my boots in them. So that way when we're walking, it's kind of attracting them to us. Well, he sits me down on a log, and he goes about 50 yards down. And not even, I would probably say, 30 minutes of him being gone, that log that he set me down on, I was now comfortably asleep on for comfortable to be able to go to sleep on for probably 4 hours, 5 hours, like no joke. And I wake up to my dad shaking me, almost crying. And I said, what's going on? And he goes, son, I thought I shot you. And I said, do what? And he goes, deer walked straight up to you, sniffed you, walked over my way, and I started blasting towards your area. And he said, as soon as I walked over here and I tried to wake you up, you wouldn't wake up. And so I told my dad, I said, well, look, I'm not shot or anything. I appreciate it for you checking on me, but no, I'm good. And so we walk over there to the deer, and it's still alive. My dad shot it to where it only broke its legs. And so we left, went to go get my aunt and my cousin, and we came back, and my dad said, if it's still alive, you can shoot it and kill it. So I was like, all right. So I shoot it and I kill it, and when I tell you I was so damn proud, like, that right there marked the moment where I knew I was going to continue to do it, go deer hunting, in which I still do. I enjoy it. I love being out in the woods. It's the most peaceful thing you'll get. Trust me, if you ever get a chance, you ain't even gotta go deer hunting. Just go sit in a deer stand for a few hours and watch the animals eat corn and everything. Oh, it is the best thing you could imagine. It's the best way to get your mind off of anything. And so we load the deer up on the truck and everything. We take it to my grandpa's house and we start skinning it, gutting it, and get the meat off of it. And my dad looks at me and he goes, well, look, all because it's your first time you've killed a deer, you gotta take a bite of the heart. And I looked at him and I told him, I said, if you make me take a bite of that heart, I'm never coming back. And then my grandpa goes, well, it's family tradition, we've all done it. And you know, I didn't want to look like I was a bitch. And so I did it. And when I tell you I threw up, I threw everything up. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button down below, like the video, and comment what you guys want to see next. I appreciate it.